happened? Look. Let's see. Who's here? We are shooting from the Yazzie. Yazzie hung a pepper right there. I don't know if she meant to do that or not, but it's funny. Yazzie. What is that, guys? Yazzie is so silly. That's a habanero. Who's here? All right, let's find us some Christmas music. Some Christmas jazz. Hi, everybody. Oh, no. YouTube's going to kick me off, guys. I got to find just some simple music. Let's see. Jingle bell. Let's see. Thank you guys for joining me today. Let's let everybody kind of come in. I know everybody is super busy right now, so that's why we're going to make this very quick today. Hi, Sadiqwa. So I am in my kitchen this morning because I have been already starting to prepare my Thanksgiving meal. So let's see. Hi, Kim. Let's see. I'm so excited about our show today. And it's actually really awesome because I was like, I kind of have my background. I wanted you guys to see like my background of what I'm doing for our meal this year. We're having an outdoor Thanksgiving dinner. Yes, Kim says she sees the harvest. Unfortunately, I think the ring light is kind of blocking out. It's kind of blocking out the window a little. Like you can't see the tree. There's a Christmas tree back there. Can y'all see that tree? Let me move this for 1 second. Do y'all see the tree? Well, we need the light. That is the only problem. We need that light. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all for joining me today. I know it's kind of a crazy day, crazy week, because, you know, everybody's preparing for their holiday feast. And I kind of messed up my little mug with my lips right there, but I want y'all to see. Got one of my favorite mugs. What are you guys sipping on? What are you guys sipping on this morning? Trying to get my lighting together. It is trying to brighten this place up a little bit. Hot coffee. All right. Kim, how do you take your coffee? I just have a little bit of cream, Irish cream, and a Splenda in mine. How's everybody doing today? I know it's kind of, a busy week for everyone, so I just appreciate you being here. Little cream. I just appreciate. Hi, Sadiqwa. Oh, my God. I'm still thinking about your birthday party, girlie. It was so much fun. We had such an awesome time. Kim said no sweetener. I wish I could do no sweetener. I like it kind of a little bit sweet. So you guys, thank you for joining me for Let's Chat Tuesday. We already, I know you guys kind of see, I already got my vegetables together, and I am, already preparing my meal. I'm cutting collards. And I was supposed to be doing my yesterday, but I'm cutting them, and I had them soaking, and I soak them in a little bit of vinegar to kind of get the grittiness out of them. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, let's go ahead. Thank you, Kim. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Hopefully we'll have some more people join us, but I know a lot of people are so busy. Like I said, welcome to Let's Chat Tuesday. We're going to continue to keep, I think it's amazing to just connect on a weekly basis, just for a few minutes, and, just have that connection and show people that, we still desire that human connection, right? We don't know what's going to be going on. We don't, it's our world right now is day to day. We don't know if things are going to be open much longer. We just don't know. So let's just stay connected and just stay, empowering each other, encouraging each other, and motivating each other. That's what life is all about. When you are blessed to have, positivity, positive energy, all that kind of stuff, you should share that with others. That's what I think. So let's go ahead and get started. With Thanksgiving being just a couple of days away, and let's talk about a little bit about the what the CDC is recommending. The Center for Disease Control is hoping and pleading that we keep our distance as COVID-19 infections continue to rise at a record pace across the country. I know you guys heard that Texas is already over 1 million cases in Texas. The infections continue to rise. This past weekend, 10 million people flew on airlines to travel destinations for the holiday. And AAA says an estimated 49.3 million will be traveling by cars. This is for the Thanksgiving holiday. Are you traveling or will you be staying put? That is a question for today. So are you traveling or are you staying put? So who here is traveling for Thanksgiving? Or who's going to be home and who's cooking? We want to know all your business. We want to know what's going on here. So who's going to be here for Thanksgiving and who's going to be traveling? We will be here for Thanksgiving. I am going to be traveling after Thanksgiving, but we will be here for dinner. Actually, I'm going to be hosting a very small Thanksgiving dinner this year. It was small last year too, I think, because it was just my immediate family. I cook every year. So so Kim said staying here and cooking. That's awesome, Kim. Yes. So who's going to be here? I see some more people joined us. Hey guys, go ahead and chat with us if you can. And we're trying to get an idea as to who is traveling for Thanksgiving or who is staying put. That's what we're trying to figure out. Let me try to scoot a little bit closer to my light. Let's see. I got all kinds of lights going on right now. I'm trying to light up this kitchen a little bit. It's a little dark in here. So Sadiqa says, we are traveling to Augusta to her husband's sister's house. That's awesome. So they're traveling to Augusta. So that's awesome, right? So we'll be here. And I wanted to kind of show you guys what we're doing, but I don't know if you can really see. We are, I strung lights all around the patio. I'm trying to create like a winter, festive, like Christmassy something. And I know you probably can't see it because of the ring light. Let me move the ring light to see if you guys can see it now. We have a little tree back there. That's my little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And we have lights strung. We're getting more lights strung today, but just more lights and just trying to make it look. I have my tables out already. Just trying to make it look very festive for our dinner. So we're going to actually have dinner out there because I have my mother coming over, my sister, and we're just going to eat outside. We thought it was going to be a really nice day. We thought it was going to be in the 70s. I'm not sure what it's going to be now, but I just saw yesterday that it's going to be raining. Not happy about that at all. So are you traveling or will you be staying put? And so Sadiqa says she loves my little setup. If you are planning to have a gathering of people over, will you be hosting an assembly of 6 or more? The CDC recommendations include dining outdoors, dining with the windows open, splitting the dining groups into clusters of 6 or less, and socializing in groups of 6 or less. And of course, they ask that you wear masks while you're eating or dining or, just kind of hanging out, and practice wearing masks and then practice social distancing. So what I was thinking is We're going to be outside. I know it's supposed to rain. Hopefully it'll be like one of those Georgia quick little rains and it just keeps it moving. If not, my dining room has French doors, so I'll just obviously open those. And maybe as much as we can, we will, wear the mask. I have another option, and I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do this or not. With it maybe possibly raining, we have a tent that we had purchased when Amira was graduating for her graduation cookout. And I was like, I wonder now that because it might rain, if I should put that tent up, because that would be okay to just go under the tent but still be outside. So that's an idea that I'm going to try to figure out today. Sadiqa said they are all getting tested before they go to Augusta. That's awesome. I'm going to get tested this week as well before I go on my trip, leaving out on Friday. And remember, everyone, to have your, basket. And I have like the Lysol in the basket with the hand sanitizer, the wipes. I bought these really awesome wipes from Target. They have like a bunch of the alcohol wipes that just come in I have them over there. I'll go run and grab them. Just, as people feel like they're contaminating something or whatever, they just grab the wipe out of the container, spray the Lysol down. Before other people come, I'm going to be spraying Lysol like crazy. I've been cleaning these tables and cleaning everything like constantly. So remember to always use, why do we even have to say this? Like, should go without saying, right? Always use soap and warm to hot water, washing your hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow. Cough into your elbow. I'm trying to get some light here. I don't know, guys. I need some professional lighting, right? Cough into your elbow and then wear a mask whenever you're not eating. So I will also have on my table a set of masks. We had a cookout before, maybe a couple months ago, and same thing. We were all outside. We had the mask, we had the sanitizer, we had everything in like a cute little basket, wipes, you name it. We had it right there for everyone. And so whenever you're not eating, be smart about things on Thanksgiving. Like, this Thanksgiving is so different, right? It just feels so different. People are still trying to be festive, still trying to, make the best of everything. But it just feels so different right now. Just trying to get a better view. So anyway, guys, let's talk about Thanksgiving meal. Yes, Kim said we have a lot to celebrate. We do. We absolutely. Guys, I have some questions. I asked my friend who's a celebrity chef to come on, so maybe she can help me like with these questions that I have. I made a mistake. So let's talk a little bit about, Thanksgiving meals and food. I made a mistake at the grocery store yesterday. I purchased this bag of onions, 5-pound bag of onions. And you guys, I got the wrong ones. I got Peruvian Gold sweet onions. Now, can I use these? And typically I would probably use white or yellow onions that are like tangy and strong, but these say sweet. I know it's these like a Vidalia sweet onion. Like, could I use these in my vegetables and my I don't know. Y'all tell me if I should just go buy the real onions. These are sweet onions. I don't know if I can use those like in my greens and in all my vegetables and everything I'm making. Can I use sweet onions instead of regular onions? I don't know about that. Y'all give me some advice. Yes, Lisa's here. I was like, Lisa, please. I hope Lisa joined us today. Yes. So I can use the sweet onions. But Lisa, will that cut down the flavor? You know how like white onions and yellow onions, they have that like tang to them. Will that cut down on that? I need some advice. So listen, guys, I want to play a little game with you guys. She said, no. Okay, good. I can use those onions. All right, perfect. So the game is, what is your favorite, Thanksgiving dish, and what is your least favorite? Okay, so I'll go first. I want to hear what you guys got to say. My favorite dish, I'm kind of torn because I like my dressing, because I only really make that during Thanksgiving. And I love a good macaroni and cheese. But I really can't make macaroni and cheese, so I really need to find somebody with a really good recipe. But this year, my mother is actually bringing the macaroni and cheese, so I'm good on that. I don't have to worry about it because I worry about the macaroni and cheese every year. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could make good mac and cheese. But I do make really good potato salad. That's my thing. That's my specialty. I make good potato salad. Kim said, okay, so Kim, you have a good recipe for mac and cheese? Yeah, I need to hear about that. Maybe I can make it later. My dressing, though, I make so well. I'm not trying to brag, but my kids make me make a whole nother pan like 2 days later after all of the leftovers are gone. They're like, can you make another pan of dressing? Kim said easy and so yum. Okay, guys, so I want to hear, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Like I said, like my dressing, I like mac and cheese. My least favorite, I know you guys are gonna be like, girl, why are you even still talking about this dish? My least favorite, you will never catch me eating this ever. And I always hear people are still making this. Chitlins. They say it's a delicacy. I don't know what's delicate about that, but you will never see me eating anything like that. But yeah, people are still making chitlins. People are still, eating that for Thanksgiving, and just crazy. So that's my least favorite. Yes, I knew Lisa was gonna say something about chitterlings. I knew she was gonna say something about my cheese mac and cheese, and my least favorite, chitlin. Lisa, did you hear me say chitlins before you typed that, or what? Or did you were you typing it? Because you put that in there quick, and I had just said it. I want to know if oh, she said 6 cheese mac and cheese. Oh, that sounds good, Lisa. But wait a minute, Lisa. I have to know, because great minds think alike. Were you typing chitlins as I was saying it? Because I don't think you had enough time to hear me say it. Who eats chitlins? I want to know that. That's some important information. I want to know who eats chitlins. Don't expect no chitlins over here. Reagan we ain't making them. We ain't eating them. We ain't having nothing to do with that situation. So I want to know, you guys, what are your favorite dishes? And also, what's your specialty? What are you known for? What do you make every year? And everybody's like, oh my God, you got to make that. I know Lisa said her 6 cheese mac and cheese. Kiki said her favorite is dressing, and her least favorite is collards. Okay, so let me tell y'all, I have been cutting and soaking collards. Look at that. I have to make sure, look at this. I'm going to rewash these and soak them some more, but I have to make sure that they're cut like very thin. So I roll them up and cut them, because my Aunt Mag, I don't know if she's on here, she always says, don't be cutting up them big old collards. She said, nobody wants to eat that, big collards or whatever. How, you guys, do you buy the collards in the bag or that are already cut, or do you roll them up and, cut them like thin? So Lisa said this is perfect. So I wanted to show you guys, I was proud of my little cutting skills. Also, one thing that I can suggest, Lisa, if you got any tips, please give us some. But you guys, I cut up a few little habaneros, like 1 or 2 is like perfect for a big pot. It gives them so much like spice and flavor. I love putting habaneros in the collard greens, onions, garlic, and I know this is an old school favorite. Little tip. Smoked turkey. Gotta put some smoked turkey in the greens, right? And I was thinking, I don't know who does this. I was thinking this year, because I make a really good green bean casserole. But the reason why my green bean casserole is so good is because I use obviously the fresh beans. You see them behind me. And I saute onions, garlic, and mushrooms. So this is like makes it so meaty and really good. And I was thinking this year, because you know how you put cream of mushroom soup in with the beans and I normally do with the mushrooms. I was thinking, ooh, it might be good to pull some of that smoked turkey off of, like let it cook down a little bit, and pull it off the bone and just kind of like put some little treats inside the green bean casserole. Cause I always like to do little things that are different so that people go, "Ooh, what's that flavor? That made it unusual. That made it like really, really good." And I was thinking about that. I was like, I already do this because a lot of people, I don't think, really put in actual mushrooms, saute them, and kind of mix them up with the green beans. It's so good. So it just takes, I love to take different dishes and really elevate them, make them really flavorful by adding, like, to me, that's like adding little touches of love, like putting a little bit of love in it. Not just opening up a can of cream mushroom soup, putting some green beans, putting a little onions on the top and being done with it. No, we got to make it. We got to really give it some goodies, right? Oh, Kim says she tries collard greens all the time, but no one makes them taste good. All right, Kim, I got you. We're going to have you over for some collard green taste testing. Because I think I make some really good collard greens. My mother's known for hers, but she puts, instead of smoked turkey, she actually puts neck bones in hers, and we're not doing that. Sadiqa said, I don't have a favorite, but I love the whole meal, but I do like a good stuffing. So I have a question for you all. What do you do with this little baby right here? This has been always something I ponder on every year. Now, I used to only make yams, right? So you cut them up, you saute them with the, brown sugar, the cinnamon, nutmeg, and it's almost like it's sauteed sweet potatoes in like a little sweet gravy or something, right? Or a juice, or not juice. I'm not sure what you call it, but it has like the syrupy kind of liquid situation going on, which tastes really good kind of when it mixes with everything on your plate. So I'm like, do I do the yams, or do I make the sweet potato souffle with the marshmallows on top? And if I make one, should I make the other? Or is it like one dish of sweet potatoes will suffice? I thought about, I bought a whole bunch of sweet potatoes because I was like, am I going to make both? I think some years I make both, but I'm trying to just not do as much this year. I'm like, what do you guys think? If I already do the souffle, do I need to make some yam soups? Because sometimes I feel like people are used to having a couple of few little pieces of yams on their plate so they can kind of get a little rice, get a little collard green, get a little yam action on the same fork, right? So Kim said souffle with pecans on top, no marshmallows. Oh, okay. So Lisa, do you use marshmallows? I grabbed, y'all, I'm sitting here at the counter with all my little stuff. Cause I mean, yesterday I was going in, cutting up all kinds of stuff, just doing my prep work. Let me tell y'all a great idea. Does anybody say to make the yams too? Nobody told me. Okay. Let me tell y'all a great idea that one of my friends told me. She was saying up until Thanksgiving, Lisa said no marshmallows. Okay, I haven't made them without doing the marshmallows on top. Okay, all right, we'll use these for s'mores, right? So this is what I was trying to figure out too. Okay, so we got the sweet potatoes. We got so we'll do the sweet potato souffle. We're doing the green bean casserole. I'm doing collards. My mom is bringing the mac and cheese. She's doing the rice. So I'm just trying to think other dishes. So a couple ideas that I did one year and I loved it. I did cornbread, and I brought a bunch of little ingredients. So what I'm going to do is one of the cornbread, not both of them. I'm going to do two different ones. I'm going to do the cream corn that you put, the can of corn that's cream, in with the cornbread mix, sour cream, a little cream, like sour cream and a little whipping cream. And I'm going to cut up jalapenos. I'm going to take the membrane out and leave a little bit just to give it that spice. Sadiq was, okay, guys, we got a marshmallow, no marshmallows. Sadiq was said, no, they have to have marshmallows. Okay. All right. Maybe I can do one half of the pan with marshmallows, the other half with just the pecan topping over just the whipped up souffle. So yeah, I'm glad you guys are giving me some feedback because then I can give my family a choice, right? Um, okay, yes, Lisa said cornbread pudding. Yes, cornbread pudding. I love that because it makes it moist. But y'all, I added some jalapenos one year and it was so good. It was so good. Thank you, Mel. She said you look gorgeous. You so sweet. And I got me a cute little apron too. So I was like, okay, I can get dressed. I forgot to put my apron on for y'all. Yeah, so you guys, if you're just joining me, I don't know if you can see through the light, but I got a nice little Christmas tree outside Christmas tree, and we got light. Yazzie and I strung lights all around the patio. I got my table set up out there. The selfie light, the ring light is kind of blocking the view of the tree. But we have gotten it all kind of worked out for an outdoor Thanksgiving dinner. So I wanted to show y'all my little jalapenos, and I told y'all already, throw you a couple of habaneros in your collards. This is something that I want to share with y'all as well. So I learned this probably from the Food Network many years ago, and I do it to this day. And Lisa can probably talk to me a little bit about this. This is how I make my turkey. And you guys, if you have a frozen bird, it's time to pop that baby out the freezer, get it in some water, let it start thawing out. We need to go ahead and get that bird, marinating and all that kind of stuff. And Mel said her favorite dish is her mom's dressing. Yes, I think everybody loves their mother's dressing, right? Because my kids are always asking me, "Mom, can you make some more dressing?" Even after I'm like, I am so done cooking, Thanksgiving dinner, and a week later they want another pan of dressing. So let me tell you about this turkey idea. She said, brine that bird. That's right. Get that bird out. Get some brining. Get some goodness going on there. So I cook my turkey in a bag, right? And let me tell you why. I season it up. I'm rubbing everything all over it. Kiki says she brines hers. What I do is once I, have everything seasoned, I put inside the bird. Vanessa says she is cooking the cranberry sauce. All right, Vanessa. All right, girl. Yes, Vanessa, cook that cranberry sauce, girl. Once I get, the bird in the bag, I stuff all, the celery, the onions, the garlic, and all the vegetables that I'm going to cook inside the bird. And then I do something kind of funny. This is a tip. I hope y'all like it. I pour orange juice inside the bag in the cavity, the bottom of the, pan or whatever, in the bag. Orange juice and chicken broth, right? Another thing too, guys, just a side note, I never really cook with a lot of water at all. Like, I don't really even cook my greens with water. I don't cook really anything with water. If I'm steaming anything or cooking anything, it's being cooked with chicken broth. That's a great idea and a good tip because it's so much flavor. Why would I cook and when I tell y'all I cook with a lot of broth, look at this. I got this from Sam's, not Sam's, Costco. Look, that's how much broth I'm working with. I got 4 of those big babies. 6 of the 1 quart. I'm not cooking with any water. Okay. So if y'all want healthy, don't eat over here. The only thing that I say is healthy is I don't cook with pork. I'm cooking with smoked turkey. I'm cooking with chicken broth. Okay, so back to the bird. Put your chicken broth in the bag. Put your orange juice in the bag. And I was one of these helpful tips that one of my good friends, Veronica, shared with me. She said, if you cook your bird for 4 hours, all right, Lisa says she uses lemon juice and chicken broth. See? And it's that's that idea of the sweetness and the acid and the, add so much moisture to the bird, right? So my friend Veronica, she told me cook 2 hours with the bird like on the breast, like basically turned upside down. Then let it cook like that. She said, and then all the juices start to drain down, right, and cook down into the bird. Then she said, flip it the last 2 hours. I have not done that yet. This is the first year that she shared that with me. So you guys, flip the bird, right? Flip the bird. Put the bird on the breast. upside down basically for 2 hours. Lisa, what do you know about that? Is that a good tip? So you're putting the bird, cooking it on the breast and then flipping it the last 2 hours. All right, so let's see. Mel said, Mom said, no need for a lot of water. Your bird has enough water. Well, yes, I was saying I'm not cooking with water, meaning none of my dishes. Not the collards, no. I'm cooking with chicken broth. Green beans, when I steam them, they're steaming in chicken broth. I don't really cook with water. All right, so let's see. Lisa said acid gives moisture to the turkey. Yeah. So that's why. And when I cook my turkey every single year, everybody's like, "Oh, this turkey is so moist, it's so good." So Vanessa said, I let my family know I'm bringing the cranberry sauce. She said she does not cook. She is not cooking. And then this is the other tip for the bird that I want to tell you guys for the turkey that I did last year. I think this will be my 3rd year doing it. Did I do it? I've done it twice before. At the end of probably about 30 minutes before you're going to take the bird out of the oven, right? Cut the bag open or, remove the bag. You could kind of let it lay out if you want, or cut the bag from around the bird and slather. All right, I'm putting y'all on to something. Y'all got to tell me if y'all do it. Slather on the entire bird. It's already been seasoned. It's savory. It's got all the rub and all the good savory stuff on it. It's been cooking into that bird for 4 hours. At the very last 30 minutes to 20 minutes, you want to slather this all over the bird. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Who knows what this is? Who knows what this is? Ready? Let me see if y'all know what this is. This is apple butter. I don't even know if y'all know about this. This was a tip given to me by a friend, I want to say 2 years ago. And I did it and nobody knew what it was. I didn't say, hey guys, try this new thing that I did with the turkey. I put apple butter. It just comes out. It comes out dark looking. It looks like it's Cajun. One of those like Cajun fried birds or, turkeys or whatever. But it's actually apple butter. And it goes over the entire bird on the skin. It does not make it super sweet. It just caramelizes. And when you cut that piece, you got the savory, moist inner bird, the meat from the orange juice and the chicken broth cooking and steaming into it. And then the very end is that apple butter on the crust. And it makes it like, it has a sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. And it's just like that. Wow, what was that, Reagan? That was so amazing. Just to add a little bit more love to the dish, So that is some of the little helpful tips that I was thinking. I was like, I just really wanted to share with everyone. And Lisa, I thank you so much for joining me. I was like, Lisa, please come on because I'm going to need some, little questions answered. I always feel like I love to cook, but during Thanksgiving, I get nervous and I'm like, I hope I don't mess something up. Because one year, my family has never let me forget this. This was a long time ago. I think Amira was like a little toddler at that time. One year, I forgot one ingredient in like every single dish. Every dish, I forgot like one ingredient. And they would never let me forget that. They're like, remember that time, Reagan, that Thanksgiving when you forgot one thing out of everything that we ate? So I just have to make sure every year that I run down my list of all the ingredients that I need, everything that I'm cooking. I'm like, over and over again, I go over it like, okay, did I buy this? And I just take my time. Another tip that my friend Veronica gave me, and I thought this was really excellent, because last year, I really killed myself. I was like cooking for 2 days straight with, because I was working too. So I was just like going crazy, just trying to cook everything. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's so sweet. She said, you are amazing and an incredible cook. Thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate it. That means so much to me. So my friend was telling me, and you guys, it might be too late to do this now, but this is something just to think about. She was telling me what you can do is if you're going to make certain items, like certain dishes, like collard greens, they freeze very well. You can make your collard greens 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, whatever, a month out. You can go ahead and get your collard greens done, bag them up and freeze them, right? Then the day before or the Wednesday or whatever, take them out, thaw them out, right? She said another thing you could do. I was like, this is so interesting. I don't know why I never really thought about this, because I remember I was raised in a Southern household, family from South Carolina, like real Southern. And my grandmother and my aunts and my mother would cook for 2 days straight. Like they were in the kitchen, not playing. Like you look out at the buffet or at the dinner table, with all the food, and it's like literally 15 different dishes. A turkey, a ham, every bean, lima bean, butter bean, you name it. So that's how I was raised. We have since then, kind of cut down on the amount of dishes, but we still, have a lot to cook. And so another thing she said was freeze the greens, and then also other dishes that you're going to make, like macaroni and cheese, dressing, casseroles, right? Go ahead and prepare them. Do everything for that casserole except for baking it. So if you were going to do a dressing, or if you were going to do the green bean casserole that I mentioned earlier, or whatever dish, macaroni and cheese, you basically have prepped the entire dish, and you can, put it in the pan that it's going to be baked in, maybe like the aluminum foil type throwaway disposable pans, and you freeze that. So dressing, mac and cheese, green bean casserole, you have done all the preparation for it, and you pour it in that pan, and then everything is done, and you actually freeze it in the pan. I was like, oh my God, I never even thought about that. So I thought that was a great little helpful tip to give you guys for maybe you have an event coming up or something like that. Lisa, I don't know if Lisa is still there, but Lisa, do you know about anything about freezing, already preparing the meal and then freezing it? Like what are your thoughts on that? I was a little nervous because I was like, what if it doesn't taste right? But I think it's worth a try. If you want to try it, maybe not for something as important as Thanksgiving Day dinner, but you want to do it for other events or other times where, you need to take something or bring something and you want to practice that. I did not do it this year, but I am definitely going to start doing that. I'm making my greens today, but I think they'll be fine. I'm actually making a bunch of my stuff today and tomorrow, and Thursday we can eat very early. Because hopefully if the rain just kind of bypasses us, we're going to have a beautiful dinner out on the patio. We've got, it's starting to look magical out there. I love it with all the lights everywhere. And then when it gets dark, we're going to have a fire pit. We're going to put, okay. So Lisa said her family does that. So, all right, Lisa. So she said her family does that. So they cook things prior to. Lisa says she doesn't do that. I'm nervously, and I have never done that either. I have frozen leftovers and pull them out and eat them later. Like I know collard greens taste really good after they've been frozen, because I think it like seals in all that goodness. Mel said, Mom said, save her plate. I told you guys, come over. We're going to be outside. We got the sanitizer. I can check temps. I got my little thermometer going, and we're gonna have us a good time. All right, guys. So finally, I'm sorry. I love to cook, and we just kind of went off on a tangent with all these helpful tips and tricks and apple butter. Who would have thought, right? Apple butter and orange juice for the turkey. So finally, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? 2020 has been a challenging year, right? But like I always say, we are still here to tell the story. It's been a challenging year for us as a nation and also as individuals, right? You do realize that challenges are not meant to defeat you, but are truly designed to strengthen you. As we take a moment to express gratitude for our many blessings, let's also remember to say a prayer for those who may be struggling to see through the challenges. Let's lift them up in prayer to fill their spirits and hope to believe that we can get through this, and we will get through this and become stronger and more determined by doing some. So real quick, guys, if y'all can just drop a little something in the comments of what you are thankful for, and we will close out this Let's Chat Tuesday. I am thankful for each of you for, sharing your time with me every week. We had such an amazing season with the Radiant Faces Beauty and Self-Love Show. Now we're just going to continue this Let's Chat because it's a time for us to get together and really, embrace each other and show each other the love and just stay connected in this community. And that was important to me. I was thinking, I was like, okay, I need to take a little break. So we did a little break from the show. But I did not want to take a break or lose my connection with you all because, it's just very important. Kiki said, I am grateful for friends that are my family, and my family is all out of state. So, I understand that, Kim. I love you to death. We just all created such a wonderful community sisterhood. Lisa says, love you, gotta go. Oh, Lisa, I'm going to try to tune into your live. Send me your information. I meant to ask you for that earlier. I am grateful that I am still here and my family is healthy and people like you keep good energy flowing. Thank you, Lisa. You are so awesome. I just appreciate you so much. All of your contributions to my show, and everyone here has always contributed so much and just continue to give me that support. And I really, really love you guys, and I appreciate y'all so much. Melanie says, she is thankful for salvation, family and friends, and a new start with Biden Harris. All right. Yes, we are so grateful and thankful. This year is actually coming to a wonderful close. I truly appreciate each of you. And from my wonderful family, because it's not little, to yours, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving. Be blessed, be radiant, and remember to always do everything that you do. Do all things with love. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I love y'all so much. And I will see y'all next week. And I will be shooting actually from a remote location. And it's going to be amazing. So next Tuesday at 10 a.m., don't miss Let's Chat. And we're going to have our holiday party for the Radiant Faces Beauty and Self-Love Show on December 10th. You don't want to miss it. Love you guys. Mwah. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.